Hello friends, welcome back. In this video, we'll talk about another JSF validation tag called f::validateLength. What is so like there may be scenarios where you want to validate the input taken from the user. Like for example, say you are accepting a password. You want the password to be minimum 6 or not greater than 12 or 10. Right? Or there may be like some other sort of input which you need from the user and you want to validate the length of the particular component. Say for example user id, you want user id to be greater than 5 and less than 15, something like that. Okay, so in that scenario we have something called f::validate_length tag, and this particular tag is basically used to validate the input string entered by the user. Okay, so we'll see in this video how it works. So here is my project called JSF validation. What I'm going to do is, here is my screen. So if you see here, I already have a, what do I have here is, let me make it big for you guys. So if you see this one, I have a table, and inside the table I have one column where here is my output text called email. Then I have input text box to accept input from the user. Then I have h message to display error message. So I'm not going to work on this one. What I will do is I'll just create one more component here. Let me call it as password. Okay, so here's my password. In case password, you can write should be greater than 6 character, and you write here should be range between 5 to 10 characters, like for this example. So basically this is the error message which JSF will display in case of validation gets failed. Like, so you can change this message as per your need, or you can write whatever you want your custom message. What I will do is h:, so because I'm accepting a password, right? So JSF provide a tag called h::input secret to accept a password from the user, like password thing. And here I'm going to display the error message. So I'll just put the ID as password in case of anything. Now my UI part is ready. What I will do is I need this property in my bean. So I'll go here and I'll just create new property, private string password. I'll just create the getter setters, save. Let's go back to the UI. Okay, if you see this one, we need to make use of f::validate_length. Let me just go back and remove this one. So what I want is f::validate_length. If you see this one, I'll just close this one here only. Now we can pass some attributes here, like minimum. I want minimum 5 characters, and max also you can pass. So max is 10. So what it says, it means you just to enter something in this particular field, input a string, password, and the length check f::validate_length is, it says the minimum length is should be 5, and password cannot be greater than 10 characters. Okay, so let me just run. Let me see if it works. Server full publish. What I'm doing is I'm just like clean build and publish the project. Let me run on the localhost. Wait for this screen to come up. So I hope you guys are able to understand. It's pretty much like simple thing, nothing much is there. We have a tag called f::validate_length, and we have used some attributes of this particular tag called minimum and maximum. Okay, so here I can see my password. If I go here, it says password minimum is 5. If I enter 1 2 3 4 something 4, submit. It says, so first one is email ID is required because this is another annotation another validator that we have used in password. It says validate required, so I'll just write something for now here. Okay, computing gmail.com, and my password is here should be in range between 5 to 10. If you see, if I enter something between 4 5, it says password should be in range between 5 to 10 characters. If you go back to your code, and you will see this is the message which you have printed here. Now if you want, you can change the messages whatever you want, whatever you like. Okay, now if I give something 1 2 3 4 5 7, see, we have been to the next screen. Okay, now just let me go and update the response page as well, so that we can display the password entered by the user on the response page. Here, okay, here I'll take my, just for my reference. Okay, password. So output text box to display the password, and the bin properties password itself. That's it for you guys. Let me just go and refresh if it works. Back. Okay, let me just do one more thing. I'll just go and simply update this message. Password is not in given range. Something just then explaining you. So this is how you can write your own message. Whatever message you want to put, you can mention there. Just refresh. I'll enter my email ID and password, say 1 2 3 4 4. Click on submit. So password is not in given range. Okay, I'll just Control Z to the same message, whatever was there. Now if I click on what do you call it, now I'll enter a valid password 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So for example, I'm entering more than 10, should be in range between 5 to 10 characters. Okay, now I'm going to enter a valid password 5 4 6 7 8, submit. Now here you can see, here is my email ID and here is my password. So password, if I go and see, it says minimum 5 characters and maximum 10 characters, and the current length is 8, so it's a valid password. Go back. So that's the first video, guys. So in this video we have covered how to make use of validate length to validate, and yes, of course, I'll share the link, this project, in the description box. I'll share the link from where you can download this project, and then you can play with this as per your need. Thank you for watching.